Well, hello, friends. Welcome back to another Truth for Today. I'm Pastor Mike, coming to you from the Lighthouse Baptist Church here in Seagrove. We hope today's devotional thought will help you and find you doing very well. We're taking our reading today out of the book of 1 John chapter 4. I want to read one verse, and that's verse number 8. The Bible says this: "He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love." Now think about it. We hear that mantra all the time: God is love. And a lot of times when people are talking about that, that's because they want the messages they hear to always insinuate God is love. God is, and that's wonderful. God is love, and we should preach about the love of God. But the verse is doing more than stating the love of God. It's actually setting an expectation on those that say they know God. Watch what he says. "He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love." Do you realize that verse is actually an indictment? It's an indictment on our love for other people. In other words, if somebody says they know God, well, hang on, God is love. So if you say you know God and don't hardly love anybody, then you don't know God. It's actually an indictment on an individual's salvation. So think about this right here. Look at your last several days of your life. How many people have you chewed up versus the ones you've lifted up? Are you one of these all the time potty mouth Christians, or should I say potty mouth professing Christians? Somebody who can't hardly go through a week, let me rephrase that, can't even hardly go through a day when you ain't said something real nasty about somebody else, one of God's people especially. You might want to check yourself. I know I'm not supposed to say that on these devotions. It's all supposed to be pomp and circumstance and roses and all this. Let's just get real about it. For some people, this verse right here should expose to you that you don't know the Lord. Because God's love, and you have little to none unless you are talking about your little posse that helps participate in how you chew up everybody. I'm just getting real with you today, because somebody needs to every once in a while. No, make no mistake about it. God is love. And if you know God and grow in God, you'll find yourself loving twice to 10 times as many people as you have issue with. And for some of us, that should make us take long caution. Because you say you've been saved for years, yet your love for people has not grown one iota. In that regard, you're the same person you've always been. No matter where you go, whether you're just out in the world, you hate everybody there. If you come to the church, you basically hate everybody there. The reason you have a hard time loving is because there's something missing. And what's missing in your life, if you can't find the love of God, is God. Think about what he said one more time. "He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love." This one is worth meditating on. This one is worth doing some soul searching over. And I do always pray the Lord will richly bless you. But with this one, I pray God will use it in your life. If it applies to you and your life is overwhelmingly consumed, not with your verbal love of people, and you're talking about them in a positive manner, but being overly consumed with displaying the hatred you truly have for humanity, that friend needs a checkup. Hope today's devotion will do just that, and may the Lord richly bless you today is our prayer.